EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the former Sooner, Austin Seibert, to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. On second down now, it's Ingram. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up a third down. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down?
And look here, it's an opening drive fake. And the gamble pays off. They get the first. The result there is the offense is going to come back on the field. A first down as they get 12 on the fake punt. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 15 now. Jackson steps away to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. This is taken at the 18. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Mayfield. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Under 10, under 10.
They'll run for it. Chubb. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 61 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes the score 7-0. following the touchdown. Here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got some space here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon. Jackson. Looking deep downfield. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the San Francisco 49ers. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 20. 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Double. Check three. 21.
Throwing is Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Travis Carey. And he is going to get this one back. To the 20-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. Open man is Higgins. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll let this thing go for... And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders, 56 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gold with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things in.
14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. The tackle there by Richard Sherman. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield nowhere to escape, and he goes down. D Ford able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
56 right there, 56. Hey, tight. Who draw forfeits? What's that?
On 3rd down, Mayfield And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield going deep here for Landry. And that's caught inside the 30.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. 14, following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 for the Niners there and a 1st down.
A gain of 15. 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
11.
On play action, now Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? That sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him. Pass complete here to Sanders. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10 once again from the 28. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. 23 yards, the final tally.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Well, not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. It's Coleman here. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Tevin Coleman taking it in as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own
The Browns drive about to get started. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll be out right at the 35. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. First down, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Mayfield looks to throw. Hey, right on cue. They set up the screen and complete it. So close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 72 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to regain the lead. Seibert on for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 77 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Throwing on second down. Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Nick Bosa picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Like 20. He's checking, he's done.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. Man open, it's Goodwin. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Throwing deep here for... And this is caught. And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed. Indeed.
Gold with the extra point, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
180.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
King.
A 2-yard gain.
Alert, alert.
On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Here we go, G.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. A give running right is Chubb. There he goes, right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 57 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
You know, as a head coach, you can't hide everything from your team. They know that people think that they're not supposed to be on the field with them. So they designed a heck of a game plan, didn't they? Nice pass start, get out after them, and maybe let everyone know that they're here to compete.
And get this home crowd behind them early as well.
Yeah, that's a huge part of it, isn't it? Because if you get the home crowd involved, sometimes you can ride that wave, and that gives you a little added pep.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, they have the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brees. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things that I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks. At the line of scrimmage.
Gain on the play brings up 2nd and 10 at the Saints' 34-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mayfield down. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Are you crediting your defense?
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Now Chubb running right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when a back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, knock it loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
54. Go tackle, let's go.
A first down throw from Mayfield. Dancing to his left. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA with a sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Let's put that team on the bus. Alert, 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 alert. Kings, Kings, Kings. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike.
To throw, Mayfield. And this is complete on the comebacker. It's Landry. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Complete to Jarvis Landry. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
180. 154. Go, let him breathe.
They'll give it to Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Mayfield. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A.J. Klein coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The team played so ass like a game ago, but now they jumping routes, they blocking. Like, the game is stupid to me.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
So yeah, I'm putting on the big boy balls. Right.
They come out here in the eye. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
Like, come on, bro.
Not only will he not get in, he's going to lose yardage. They stuff him back at the 4. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And the Saints able to come up with a goal.
I should have took my 3.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had the interception last time and led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
They didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
No, I'm not doing that shit.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Camaro. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Some of these play calls, think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit in this book, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Here's Breeze to throw.
That Denzel. That's Denzel. Let's click on him.
His guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Where's Denzel?
Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And yeah,
I don't see why he don't got no superstar, no yes out there, no none. He should at least have some. Odell, no blocking.
not going to be a good one. He won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
No blocking that nigga.
We can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
And also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland
Come
first
on.
down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Oh, he played that so wrong.
There to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage.
He was able to without some vision to throw the football. How about how he ended it?
He played that so wrong.
It doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in a touchdown here. Great play offensively.
That's why I tried to click on before. Before the play even happened. Before when the ball in there, because as long as I know if I click on before the ball comes in.
Following the touchdown, here's Seibert down again.
I know if I click on before the ball comes in.
And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here.
This is stupid. This team playing so different now.
It does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts
They getting all blocks. Miles Garrett finally getting all blocks. Everything. This game is stupid.
probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that.
That shit is stupid to me.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
But like a game ago, these niggas ain't get all blocks. I knew he was going over there. I don't do that.
He's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up a bit.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
Now this
He over there on greedy. God damn it.
this one down to the edge of the red zone. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Thank
This will be
you.
incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Breeze.
I want paying attention.
His running back Kamara.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play. If you're on offense, be aware of ball making it right.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Breeze now to throw.
Like, linebacker stay right there.
Down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. get a score back here before halftime.
He throwing that bit fast as fuck.
He's got it. Touchdown, Saints.
He just throwing straight slants.
As the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. It's on for the point after. And that one makes it 14-7. After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. That's fielded in the end zone.
Showboat. Showboat. Oh, spinning with the toes. I've seen them did that. I should just truck this, man. But they can just, they need to fix the run game this year. This shit too overpowered.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. Oh, it throws over. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now whistles and a timeout.
Like this, all niggas are on that script.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Chubb.
Get that blog, 85. Oh, man. I win the nigga.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
Probably going to 2.
Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about
Overshoot it, overshoot it, overshoot it, overshoot it. I'll probably play with D-line this year. Since it's time to be D-line based.
and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On second and very short.
See, like, that's supposed to be an interception. I don't, like, this nigga is throwing the ball.
That means they have to win 50 balls. They have to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
This time contact and another incomplete pass.
I hate niggas this all day run, cause I'm finna lock this shit up.
Be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both understand a couple of explosive touches can make an impact on this game.
What time is it?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Damn.
Here's Breeze.
Like, this nigga is sorry.
It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, has popped up in the air. I expect someone to catch, doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually
Give me the interception.
bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now Breeze on third down.
I got stuck on D-line. I could have intercepted
He's
that.
going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down. It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on fourth. Here we go with Kamara.
No.
And boy, is he
No.
close. Did he get there?
No.
No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Alvin Kamara unable to push past that yellow line. And this Browns defense stands tall. The Browns drive about to get started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because
Hey, that is why I love this play, bro. That is why I love that play. Nigga did not know what to do with him, bro.
58 yards. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Always important to get the first score in the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
and now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The NBA suspended Giannis for his headbutt in the last game, and that's going to drastically help out the Memphis Grizzlies. They need to win this game tonight to keep their season alive. The Phoenix Suns, the Portland Trail Blazers, they're for real in the bubble. So this is it. Chris Middleton to the basket for the layup. The Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks, he put up 31 points, and Valanciunas had 26. The Rookie of the Year, John Moran, 12 points.
I wasn't paying attention.
13 rebounds.
The fuck, Yannis got suspended.
And because they did so, now allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense.
Oh, it's stuck on D-line.
So second and 10. Once again, they'll go for the 40. Now Breeze. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara.
I couldn't get off that D-line.
To 4 yards, and now it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Get off the block.
And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. Call it a day of 4. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on fourth down. To throw, it's Breeze.
Just throwing la-las. Keep throwing la-las.
What? We got light. What did you say? Now, I made a comment in the video. I said, oh, by the way, you guys did check in. Flight called my phone, an agent and Amp, they called my phone, they checked in. So this was the okay for them, right? For now, no one else can come to my gym without contacting me. I'm telling you right now, me and Eddie already talked about this. No one. I mean, no one. So now you haters are coming to